tear my heart open, I sew myself shut. My weakness is that I can't do much, and my scars remind me that the past is real. I tear my heart open
just to feel drunk and I'm feeling down. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the Man Cave.
Don't just go.
With me is Kirsty, my lovely wife.
Hello.
That was really loud.
Hello.
And Shane, my lovely second best friend in the whole wide world. How you doing tonight, Shane?
I'm doing good. And just so y'all know, I still can't hear the song, so
Yeah.
if this is video recorded, I just dance just to dance.
Were you able to guess it?
It was Scars by Papa Roach. You know, I tear my
Dude,
heart
let him
open, so myself.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh, okay.
You don't know that song?
I know that song. I never would have guessed
Fair.
that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't sing it till the very end, so.
It's such a good song. Anyway, so, why don't you go ahead and tell us your story you wanted to tell, Shane?
Okay, so we're recording this Monday. It's being posted this Friday. But I was like 2 minutes from work, and I'm driving, and I just happened to look down and go, oh shit, my ring fell off. No idea where it is. I put lotion on it today, so I think that's what made it slide off. I didn't hear it fall off in the house. I checked the driveway. It's gone.
Damn.
And that's it.
Did you look all over your car?
Yes.
Okay.
And the thing is, it's funny because my sister just got engaged yesterday.
Oh, congratulations to her.
And they were just talking about, like, well, my dad didn't wear a ring because of this. And, you know, people wear rings on necklaces and stuff. I'm like, oh, my ring's fine.
Yeah, and look at that. Shane
Fucking day.
He ends up not caring about his ring at all.
Well, the
Plot
day
twist.
after we got engaged, I lost my ring.
We
'Cause
didn't lose it. It just fell off your finger.
Right. Well, I kept it on whenever I was asleep, and then I woke up, and it wasn't there. And I was like, oh my god.
She
And
was crying.
I woke him up, and I was so upset. I was like, I already lost it. And it was just like laying in the middle of the bed.
Yeah, I was just underneath some blankets and shit.
So I understand the feeling. I just found it a lot more quickly than you have.
I never took my ring off. So,
Yeah.
like, not having it all day, it's like, this feels weird.
You feel naked.
Yeah, like, I could never get divorced because I could never go without a ring.
I bought this ring on Amazon for $20, and it's nothing special. It's just a tungsten carbide, you know.
Yeah.
And I wear it every single day. I wear it to bed. The only times I take it off is when I go in the shower, if I'm swimming, and when I'm working. Where we work is a medical parts inspection place, or like medical parts facility, warehouse, factory, something like that. Anyway, and
A place that you go to.
it's a place you go to
8
work
hours.
that makes medical parts. You know, we have to wear parafilm, which is this like kind of like
Plastic cover.
it's kind of like
Saran wrap.
saran wrap, yeah, but it's like translucent. You can't see through it. I don't want to fuck with that because I have to take a lot of it because rings that have like small diamonds or whatever that could fall off and get in the product, you know, it's not safe. So they just make everybody do it. So I just take it off and put that in a little pocket inside my pocket, and then when I go like to the bathroom, I go to break or whatever, I put that back on. It's great. I love it. Kirsty, she only wears hers during, you know, special occasions.
like
she-
weekends, and
Because
if
she
we
doesn't
go
love me
out.
that much.
I don't want to lose them, so I just keep them in one spot.
Yeah.
Because at work, I don't want to put them in my pocket because sometimes I don't have pockets. And then I've actually thrown my rings away at one time.
I bought her a
'Cause I
promise
forgot.
ring, and she put it on, and she was all like, "Oh my god, I love it so much!" And then she like had it in a little bag
With my
and,
phone.
and she just she forgot about it, took the bag out, threw it away. Like you like left the building, didn't you?
I walked out of the building to the car, and then I was like, oh, hey, I don't have my ring. And so I was like, oh, shit, I threw it away. And so then I had to run back inside and go through the trash, but it's only like plastic bags in the trash, so it wasn't like food or anything.
And it was in a bathroom, right?
No, it was just where you throw your bags away in the hall.
We don't have that. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Don't.
Okay. I just throw my shit away like when I'm at my desk, because like you have to have your phones in bags and stuff. When I'm at my desk,
What do you mean? It's right on its face. It's bugging me.
what?
The mouse.
Oh,
Thank you.
when we're at work, we have to have our phones in bags and stuff. And when I'm about to leave for the day, I just take my phone out of my bag and throw it away at my desk because I don't give a damn. If anybody from work is listening to this, please don't tell
You're
Reva.
gonna get fired.
Anyway, you looked like you were gonna say something, Shane.
Oh, also too, to add insult to injury, last night at dinner, because I didn't buy Alyssa's ring, it was her grandmother's, and then I guess some of the comments I made while talking about that other ring was, she said, "Oh, did you always want to buy me a ring?" And I said, "Not really, save money and all that." And it's like, but anyways, the other jewelry I do buy you, you always leave it somewhere else or you forget about it, and so you never wear it. And then the next fucking morning, I lose my ring. I'm so pissed.
Mr. Hypocrite over here.
Well, she did there's a one necklace with her a key. For the longest time it was, oh, I left it at Lauren's. Oh, I left it at Megan's. Oh, I left it at my parents. Like, she just took it off and left it there. So
Man,
I just didn't take it off. Mine just fell off. But
wow. Well, good job, Shane.
mm-hmm.
You'll find it. You'll find it. It's just, it's just jewelry, man. If anything, you can get you another one.
Yeah, but the special thing, it was there at the wedding, and it was there that blessed us, and
I feel you.
now I don't feel blessed.
That's why I'm so glad I haven't lost my
I can
ring.
bless you. I'm a minister. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did, because you just married Dana and something. I want to say Dana and Carvey, but I know that's
It's like my old last name, but with a G.
Garrison?
Harrison.
Does he know my old last name?
No, I don't.
Larison?
Oh, okay.
Larison. L-A-R.
I guess I should. No, anyways.
Okay, so since we're recording a podcast, why don't we do some pod stuff? So this one, I hope you guys like them because it's another Ask Reddit. It's what's a let that sink in fun fact? One of those things that's like, oh shit, type thing.
Hey, I have a one for you, Josh.
Tell me, please.
Okay, at the end of the stapler, you can turn around.
Okay, so the first one. All right. My stapler at work is still flipped around like that. I was looking at it earlier.
It's just not some random button. It actually does something.
It does something. So, come here, buddy. We have a special guest in here. Say hi, Gussie.
Guest for James Braddock.
Okay. All right, moving on. Number one. It took humanity approximately 4 times longer to switch from copper swords to steel swords than it took to switch from steel swords to nuclear bombs.
Technology.
Well, yeah, because you just changed the
No, like
material.
No, it's just like it's saying like it's just it's crazy that.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, yeah.
Wow.
They were using copper 4 times longer than they were using steel.
They must have been really dumb back then.
Oh shit! Gwen Stefani is older than Ted Cruz. That shit is bananas.
Wait, how old? Wait, does it have ages for each?
We're gonna look him up though.
Oh, Ted Cruz. Okay, I wasn't thinking Ted Cruz.
Guess how
Sorry.
old she is first.
How do you think she is?
46.
I think 53.
48.
Dang it.
And then Ted Cruz.
43.
47. So she's barely older than him, but
How old
still.
was she?
48. She was born. Gwen Renee Stefani was born October 3rd, 1969.
Oh, and that's her real name, too.
And Raphael Edward Cruz was born December 22nd, 1970.
Where does he get Ted?
Edward. Ted is a nickname for Ed.
I thought Theodore.
Hey!
Ted was for Theodore.
Yeah.
It's technology educational discussion.
Yep. Okay, so next one. When NASA pitched the idea of the Voyager missions to Richard Nixon with the idea of touring the outer planets, he was told that the last time it was impossible. Thomas Jefferson...
It was possible.
Oh, the last time that was possible, Thomas Jefferson was in the White House. Okay, I see. The particular planetary alignment that Voyager 2 used on this journey occurs only once every 176 years. I'm like, no, wait a minute. They didn't have space travel back then. Your bones are
Or
wet.
did they?
Yeah, maybe. Your bones are wet. You never think about that, but your bones are always wet. Just
You're always
like-
wet
Not
too.
the
There's
only
water
thing.
moisture in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. If the sun were scaled down to the size of a white blood cell, what?
Sail?
If the sun was sailed down to the size, if the sun were scaled down to the size of a white blood cell, the Milky Way galaxy would be the size of the continental United States.
Okay.
That's fucking like, damn. And you lost your ring. How small of an occurrence is that compared to the sun that's the size of a white blood cell?
You want to talk about small world? Alyssa's doing her internship now. There's another intern there too.
Oh my god,
The-
no way.
No. The intern that's there with her used to live right across the street from us.
Like where you live now?
No, from where we're at the apartment.
Gotcha.
And we never talked to her. We always see her in the morning and everything. Never said a word to her. And then they started working together, and then they were like, "Oh, hey, you
Yeah.
look familiar." And then
that's kind of cool.
So-
What?
the next fact, I'm assuming.
Next to the U.S. Army, Disney World is the largest buyer and importer of explosives in the USA.
Yeah.
And somebody commented, I was wondering what Mickey needed nukes for before I remembered fireworks exist. We are closer to the year 2040 than the year of 1994. Oh,
I
man.
don't like that.
That's when I was born.
That just sounds scary.
If you live
I'm
in
sorry.
if you live in the USA, you have better odds of dating Taylor Swift than dying of bird flu and Ebola combined.
That's good.
I want to date Taylor Swift. I'll be her blank space.
Okay, I'll give
know
you
what I mean?
3.
Okay.
Marry, fuck, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Blake Lively.
Shut up, it's mine.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, and Miley Cyrus. Go.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh.
That's so easy.
For both of you.
It's not.
Yeah, kill the fuck out of Miley Cyrus, no question. And then I would fuck Taylor Swift because then she'd be all heartbroken because
You
she'd
wouldn't
fall.
marry her?
No, listen.
You're
It's the
insane.
ultimate chance for like recognition. Kill Miley Cyrus. You'd be the hero who nuked the Miley Cyrus.
Wait, Miley Cyrus in her prime or crazy Miley Cyrus? You get to choose.
Okay. Marry Miley Cyrus in her prime.
I wasn't done.
Fuck Taylor. Kill Selena.
Okay,
That's a
you're
good one.
wrong. I would kill Miley Cyrus when she was crazy because everybody would applaud me. And I would fuck Taylor Swift because then she would be so enthralled in our lovemaking that she would be upset that we could only do it the one time. So she'd write a song and it'd be the biggest hit ever. So then there's 2 forms of recognition. And then I would marry Selena Gomez. And I fucking love Wizards of Waverly Place, and I can watch it anytime I want to. So boom, there we go.
And you would have inside knowledge of Justin Bieber that you could let me know about, and I could get with him.
Yeah, okay, so that's the like unrealistic part of that fantasy. All right.
Me and Josh play that game all the time, so I just wanted to do that.
Yeah. In the span of the last 3 Star Wars movies, the Cleveland Browns have won 1 game. Boom, roasted.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel has 2 of the last 4 wins of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. There was a time in history where trees existed, but the fungi which causes wood to rot had not yet evolved to digest wood. Dead trees and plants would pile up, and the 35% oxygen atmosphere caused massive fires. This is also the time where petrified wood came from. Trees would sit in mud for thousands of years and not rot while minerals slowly replaced the wood structures. That's pretty... I mean, fires and 35% oxygen and wood everywhere, I'd be pretty fucking petrified too,
It's in the roots. There's roots.
Yes, I get it.
You get it.
The man who invented the Frisbee was cremated and then turned into a Frisbee.
He's out
He's
there flying somewhere.
Oh, that's awesome. Anne Frank and Martin Luther King Jr. were born in the same year.
Yep.
Wow.
And Queen Elizabeth and Marilyn Monroe were born a month apart.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
Like this Queen Elizabeth. Well, I
Ye-
guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know she's the queen of like 50 countries?
Yeah.
It's insane. It's crazy. Scientists who work with cockroaches often develop allergies toward cockroaches. At the same time, they also develop allergies to pre-ground coffee.
Ew.
Wow.
You know what that means?
No pre-ground coffee.
No.
What?
That cockroaches are in coffee. Right?
I don't know.
Is that what that meant? That's what I got.
Moving
from it.
on.
Don't drink coffee, people. It's gross.
You have probably seen more naked people than the entire history of your family. 1 hour on the internet, and I can see more naked women than my grandfather ever dreamed of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? And then somebody said, you underestimate your grandpa.
He was in the army. He went over.
No,
He knows
it
he
said,
see things.
It said, well, he was a sailor. Stegosaurus lived 150 million years ago. T-Rex lived 65 million years ago. Stegosaurus was more ancient to the T-Rex than the T-Rex is to us. That.
Huh.
People don't think about that, you know?
What's the Stegosaurus?
The one with the...
Is
like,
that Sarah from Land Before Time?
I don't remember the fucking name.
Yeah, because that's a pterosaur. Yes. That's it.
Oh, no.
The ones with like the spikes on their back.
Oh.
Because Sarah was the one with the 3 horns on her head.
That looked like she had a satellite dish
Yeah.
for her head.
Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
The Great Pyramid was built before the last woolly mammoth died. Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. Also, Cleopatra, like the time between now and Cleopatra's reign is shorter than the time between Cleopatra and the Great Pyramids being built.
Nothing.
Shocked him into silence with that one. Vending machines have killed more people than sharks.
Yep.
Pineapples take 2 years to grow. Awesome.
That's
Pineapple.
why you shouldn't eat
Ben.
it.
Pineapple Ben.
Shut up. That shit is so creepy, dude.
What was that?
I'll show you later.
Okay.
You can place all the planets of the Earth, all the planets of our solar system between Earth and the Moon, and even have a bit of spare space after.
All the planets of the Earth.
Shut up! I saw the word
You're
Earth.
so cute.
The U.S. federal government classifies cocaine as a less serious, more useful drug than marijuana.
It was in soda, so why not?
It used to be in Coke, yeah. The cigarette lighter was actually invented before the match. When humans started farming, blue eyes and humans hadn't evolved yet.
You're welcome.
Wow. Dozens of Americans die every day from slipping in the shower and hitting their heads. Dozens, I tell you. It's one of the primary leading causes of non-medical deaths in the U.S.
I'm sorry, but I really wanted to laugh when you read that.
Yeah, I thought I heard you. After hitting the iceberg, it took 2 hours and 40 minutes for the Titanic to fully submerge in the water. Let that sink in.
Too soon.
Why would I let this sink in?
No, get it? Like, let that sink in.
I know. But do you get it? I was saying there's a sink at my door wanting to come in.
No, what the hell does it want now? There are more chickens in America than people on the planet. That's creepy.
Yeah, because we have them all in factories and just shoot them right away.
Dude, chickens, like, they deserve to die, man.
Have you heard of that? I don't know what it's called, but there's some kind of special or whatever on Netflix now where you can watch how they like farm all the animals and like they're just on these belt things like the chickens are upside down. They just chop all their heads off at once and you see all the fish coming in and they're just like soaking in each other's blood and it looks disgusting.
You've never worked in a slaughterhouse before.
No. It makes me like when I see that kind of stuff, I understand why people don't eat meat because it freaks me out.
You probably wouldn't want to watch that, would you?
No, because I probably would become a vegetarian.
Or cry.
Yeah, both.
I used to work in a slaughterhouse. A lot of fun. There is, on average, a supernova explosion every 50 years in the Milky Way. On average, there are 30 every second in the observable universe. That's crazy.
30 every second.
Every second.
Dang.
That person's username was Dank Lemons. Oh man, that's awesome. In 2008, the subreddit Jailbait was voted subreddit of the year in a best of Reddit poll. Reddit sure has come a long way. Then Anderson Cooper got that banned. So.
What subreddit was that?
Jailbait.
Jailbait?
Jailbait.
Okay. At first I thought you said Joe Bait, and I was like, what the fuck is Joe Bait? And then you said Jailbait, and that...
Did you say that was the child porn one, or?
So people would post pictures of like good-looking people under the age of 18, and they weren't like posting porn pictures, but they were posting like girls in like you know, bathing suits and shit, and some people just felt like it was child porn, which legally it's not, and yeah, it got banned. I used to love that when I was under 18.
What?
When I was under 18, like when I was a teenager and shit, I was like, oh man, they're so pretty. I used to love being on that because it would make me think, oh, maybe, you know, I have...
Naked girls?
They weren't naked!
Okay.
I just said that. I swear to God, people...
I'm sorry, I tune you in and out. I'm sorry.
Yep. Neutron stars have such a strong gravity that if you dropped a marshmallow into one, it would be like dropping a 3-megaton nuclear warhead on Earth. Gary Newman is older than Gary Oldman by a little under 2 weeks.
I don't know either one of them.
Gary Oldman? Commissioner Gordon.
Okay, who's Gary Newman?
An actor.
Okay.
Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Donald Trump were all born within a 66-day stretch.
Whoa.
China used more concrete in 3 years than the U.S. used in the entire 20th century. Macaulay Culkin is now older than Catherine O'Hara was when she played his mom on Home Alone. If you have clean water and temperature control, you are better off than half the population.
Wait. Go back to Macaulay Culkin. Have you seen how fucked up he looks now?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
he got better.
looks... Really?
Yeah, he got
Because
better.
he looked
Yep.
bad for a while.
I mean, he looked like the neighbor, but he's better now.
Like
Yeah.
who? What's that from?
The neighbor from Home Alone, the old dude,
Oh, he was sweet, though.
his friend.
Because Macaulay Culkin looked like he was, like, straight out of a meth house or something.
Oh yeah, when you do a bunch of math, that's what you look like.
Yeah.
Your computer is much more likely of contracting a virus by surfing legitimate church sites than by surfing porn sites. Porn sites generally have experts combating viral stuff, while church sites are maintained by lower-tech volunteers as a rule. Yeah.
Well, plus and old people go on there, so like, I'll just click on every fucking thing.
Exactly. There are more tigers privately owned in Texas than there are tigers in the world.
All my exes live in
wild.
Texas.
I fucking love that song. The Holy Roman Empire existed until 30 years after the U.S. was founded.
Wait,
What?
the empire didn't fall before Jesus?
No.
Before the U.S.? What?
Wait, I'm so good.
The Holy Roman Empire still
the Holy
existed
Empire.
30 years after the U.S. was founded.
Okay. That's
Okay,
like Caesar
I-
and stuff.
See, I thought when I heard the empire, I was thinking Darth Vader, and I got
No,
really
not
confused.
that. No.
In a galaxy far, far away.
France is still using the guillotine. Was still using the guillotine when the first Star Wars film came out. Yeah, it was like 78, I think, when they took it out. The moon orbits us from the west to the east, but we see it move across the sky east to west because of the rate of the Earth's rotation. Our observation is like being in a faster car watching a slower car heading in the same absolute direction fall further and further behind us. Your body consists of roughly a 1-to-1 ratio of bacterial to human cells. Why do we keep
Cells.
saying it like that? Cells. Cells.
Used to
Damn.
call me on my cell phone.
iPhone, rose gold, 64 gigabyte. To be in the top 1% of Americans in terms of income, you will need to rake in about $400,000 a year. Rounded off to $1,000 a day.
Hashtag me.
I'd sign
Just
up
kidding.
for that.
The U.S. has dropped 26,172 bombs last year. That's almost 72 per day. That's about 3 bombs an hour, every hour, for an entire year. In 2017, the U.S. had already dropped more bombs than that by September.
Damn it, Trump.
Hey, he dropped the mother of all bombs on that compound and killed all those towelheads, and no civilians were killed. So I call
Bye,
that a
ISIS.
win. I call that a win.
Yeah.
Anyway,
George Bush and Donald Trump are the same age.
I know, and so is Bill Clinton.
You just said that.
Yeah,
No, I said George Bush.
yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I
anyway.
said-
It is unlikely that a
Trump.
person could actually die in quicksand, since most quicksand is only a few inches deep. Just like
Um,
this dick.
Back when I was growing up, I was terrified of quicksand.
Really?
I don't know, because Baywatch was a big thing, and I always watched that, and it was, oh, quicksand, they're gonna die!
I thought
But,
quicksand
like-
was going to be a bigger problem than what it really is.
Yeah.
If you choose not to have children, you are the first person in your direct ancestry, all the way back to the first humans related to you, to not have children.
To not get laid. Oh.
Well, you can get laid, just have kids. Maine is the closest U.S. state to Africa.
Not Florida?
No. The swimming pool on the Titanic. The swimming pool on the Titanic is still full.
Too soon.
The majority of the first American settlers only survived the first winter by eating their dead children. Yummy.
Oh.
In a few days, the contents on the... Oh, okay, well, whatever. Bing Crosby advocated for salmon conservation in the North Atlantic against Denmark's overfishing in the early 1970s. The Danish government banned everything Bing Crosby in Denmark, but because he was so popular there, the Danish people protested the government, making them overturn the Bing Crosby law and even to enact salmon conservation legislation. Wow, that was really boring. I don't know why I kept going with it. The entire continent of South America is east of Florida.
East?
Yeah, east.
West?
East.
Yes. Never eat, try to eat.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You don't remember being born or most of the first years of your existence. All you know is one day you just started existing and taking in experience/memories. Scientists haven't found out a particular brain component responsible for consciousness. There's no physical proof of consciousness, it just is. If the Earth was the size of a marble, you would need 7 miles of space to build a scale model of the solar system. All that stuff you learned about in history class about civilizations rising up and dying out, about certain groups killing off the others and taking over their lands, that's still happening right now. Oh my god. The overwhelming majority of hands you've touched have had a dick in them at some point. Okay, cool. Thanks, Shane.
Well, no, I was going to say a comment to the other one, but you kept talking, so I just... Shut up.
About 1 million people die every year from mosquito bites. That's 2,700 a day, or 100 every hour. Think about how many must have died since you started reading this comment.
Why'd you stop reading it?
That's why. Stevie Wonder can't read music. Let's see. Next year, so this year, there are porn stars who were born in 2000.
Which there was last year, too. They changed their age.
Sure. Fun fact.
You were a porn star. Oh.
Fun fact, the first ever porn video made was of a guy having sex with a 16-year-old girl. Yep. And you can still watch it today. Well, Kirsty, it's picking up. Please stop. That's why I don't want Cleopatra. I already said that. Red, green, and yellow peppers are just the same plant, just at different levels of ripeness.
I knew that.
Say
I
it-
win.
Say it again.
I knew that.
Yep, there you go. Okay, well, we're at half an hour here, and I'm just going to cut this one. Done.
Done.
thank you so much for watching / listening. If you're listening to this on iTunes, leave us a 5-star review. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up. And anywhere else you're listening to your podcast, hey, just let us know what you think. And that's all I got to say. Shane, is there anything you have?
I was just on YouTube, the Man Cave YouTube the other day, and saw Ryan Haywood.
Yes, Ryan Haywood. What is up, Ryan? How you doing?
Yeah, he subscribed. He's probably from Kurt because they're friends and all that. But yeah.
All right, yeah. Cool. Well, Ryan, glad to have you on board.
Out. All right, that's all I had to say.
Kirsty, anything you got to say?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys, and we will see you next time.